A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Good choice.
Huh? Oh, try now.
Alright, gentlemen, you ready?
Yeah.
Alright. Eyes forward. For guys, they'll introduce themselves and we can pray away.
Okay.
Dr. England.
And Dr. Revels. And we did the thylacine.
Well, what is extinction? Extinction is where a species dies out completely by natural selection or predators.
Now, what happened to the thylacine? Originally, they were like believed to be hunting farmers' cattle and sheep. So we thought of them as a nuisance and a threat to farmers' cattle and sheep. So we nearly hunted them to extinction, and but not to full extinction because another natural selection caused them to go extinct for the rest of them.
Well, the de-extinction process. The de-extinction process that we are going to do is cloning, and it's where you take DNA from the thylacine and put it into the known relative to clone it and put it into the undeveloped egg or the embryo of the mother animal to get it to be cloned. Well, the challenges of cloning is you don't know if it will be fully developed or if the mother animal will be too small for the thylacine or any animal that you're trying to clone.
So everything about the thylacine. The thylacine was a natural hunter, and it had no natural predators to it. And it was mostly a sandy-colored dog-like marsupial, and it had stripes running down from its back to its tail. And it often preyed on kangaroos, rats, mice, or any other small mammals that it could eat. And like I said, this animal was a predator, and since it preyed on sheep and other big mammals, suggested that it hunted in packs because one thylacine couldn't have taken down a big enough animal like that by itself. And it lived in New Guinea, Australia, and Tasmania, and it lived in wetlands, grasslands, and dry forests, and they're perfect hunting because of lots of small mammal, and they're used to humid temperatures. The purpose of this would be mainly to cut down on overpopulation of a species. Now, we put this in forests or any other environment to where, like, say a deer or moose population was like getting too overcrowded, and just like to track them to make sure it wasn't like going too out of control. We put monitors on the first one to track like any diseases that had come up or like any harmful, like they're harming another population or an ecosystem to an animal.
Well, the importance of the thylacine, like Dr. Revels just stated, it could be to prevent overpopulation, like deer or other large animals. Another main reason would be for research, like if a dog or if it gets a disease, and we can use it for research. And if a dog got that same disease, because it is also close relative to it, a dog got that disease, we could study the thylacine and get the answer to cure the dog.
Questions?
Yes.
So, unlike an animal like a woolly mammoth or whatever, the thylacine is more like recently safety something to preserve it. So where would you plan on finding it?
Well,
Other
because if the layer of the ground keeps going deeper and deeper, it would be able to keep it. Or it's like the last known species of the thylacine
was in
died in
1936 in a
1936.
zoo.
So even if they buried it, then might be able to go there and get the DNA from it and put it into another animal.
Lauren,
Okay, so when
Oh. any other panel questions?
He wanted to control the deer population in the forest, but I have deer in my backyard and I live in the city. So is that going to be harmful to the dogs and cats in my area?
Yes, it would, because since it is such a large marsupial, it would be, it's like 6 foot long from the head to the tail, so it's larger, but it's not very muscular, so it would be able to, so that's why you'd hunt packs, but yes, it would be harmful to
We'd keep close.
dogs and cats.
We'd keep close track to it too to see if it was harming anything else. Because of our monitors, we'd keep close track of anything it was like harming or affecting.
And also, we wouldn't turn it out in the U.S. We'd put it back into where it originally lived.
Okay, so when you're talking about bringing the DeExtinction, bringing it back, you said that you're going to put it in an embryo, and an embryo is already a baby of another animal. So how would you put the thylacine into another baby animal? Doesn't really make sense.
I'm sorry, I messed up on the lures there, but we would put it into an underbelly, into the mother animal, which would be the nutback or the Tasmanian devil.
What was, you probably missed it, like, was the behavior calm or like, wow?
It was mostly aggressive because it related to like, hunting patterns like main predators. So it was mostly aggressive and hunted in packs sometimes. It could sometimes hunt in packs or by itself. So mostly aggressive behavior like a predator.
In one of your slides, you said that it has a lot of game. What's that?
Like the
Game.
game that it will hunt, eat, and kill.
That's a game. You said that.
Prey.
The animals.
And
Prey. Any other questions? Hey.